Hello all, as we have seen in the last video what are variables, how to execute code, how to assign values to the variable in Python in Jupyter Notebook. So in this video we are going to look into the more depth what are variables, how to assign different values to the same variables and all. So let's go ahead and talk about what variables are in depth in Python. When you write a is equal to 1 in different language in C or C++, the correct way to think about it might be as a box. You have a box containing the value 1, but in Python this is not the accurate way to think about it. The more accurate way to think about it is that A is more likely the main tag and 1 can be referred to as any value to the 1. Here a is equal to 1 means a refers to the 1. In Python, you can create a new variable by writing, as we saw, b is equal to 2, and this says the name b or variable b now refers to the value 2. And just like you saw, a variable can be referred to the string as well, like c is equal to hi. Now you are saying c refers to the string hello hi. Once you master this basic concept, then you can move on to the advanced topic. Now you want to run more code. Let's say d is equal to 2. Now what happens is d refers to 2. It's totally possible two or more variables assigning two same value, that is 2. So it also possible to reassign existing value to the different variable. So if you write b is equal to 1, but after writing b is equal to 1, b refers to 1. Previously it was refers to 2. When reassigning existing variable which were to the string value, let's say hello. Previously, b was referring to the value number 1, now it refers to string hello. Let's see how it works out in a code. When we run that, when we use print function to print the values b and run the program, we see the output hello. So as you guys can understand, b is equal to last value which we assigned was string hello. So in the output you will see the string value hello. If you try to print a variable which doesn't exist, let's say a, and when you run the code it prints 1. Okay, we try to print variable a which is defined in the code. Okay, let's see the try to print variable which doesn't exist in the code. Let's say print e, and let's run the cell and see what happens. See, you will get the error name is not defined. Name error, e is not defined because we haven't defined in our code a variable e. That makes sense. So if you want to fix that, what you will have to do is you will have to write something. You will have to define the variable e, and you will have to assign any string value or numeric value to the variable e. Then you will have to print that, and then you will have to print that variable with the print function, and when you run the code you will not get the error. Now let's address another question you might have here. Is it possible for us to assign a variable to another variable? The answer is yes. So here a is equal to 1 and c is equal to high, and what happens if you write f is equal to a? This means that variable name f refers to value a is referring to, that so directly to the value 1. If you try to run the code with the print function f, here you will get the here you will see in the output the value 1, because if you try to understand here, we in the code in the cell 21 in 21 here, we assign value 1 to the variable a, then we assign string value to the variable c, and now we are assigning variable a to the variable f. So when we print the value, that means we are assigning one variable to the another variable, and when we use the print function to print the variable f, then it will directly print a numeric value which was assigned to the variable a in the output, that means 1. Hope you guys are able to understand. I'm not in a hurry. If you guys feels like it's bit in a very fast speed, then put it into the comment box. We will improve the speed in the next video. Let's look at another example. G is equal to 9 and D is equal to G, then print, then use try to print D, and let's run the code. You will see. Okay guys, we are seeing a few more examples with these concepts in the variables. Earlier in the demo we had a is equal to 1, then c is equal to high. Once we print c and a with the print function, we can see 1 and high in the output. Let's see, f is equal to a, so f should now see the value 2 which is assigned newly to the variable a. Now again assign f is equal to a, that is f is variable f referring to the variable a, and again try to print f variable with the print function and run the program. You will able to see though in the output that the value is 2. That means f variable referring to the variable a, but the new value assigned to the variable a is 2, and when we print f, then it will print 2 in the output. So guys, it's not that difficult, it's very easy to understand. So let's try out more examples. Let's say a is equal to high, b is equal to 4. Let's print out the function b here. Let's print out the variable with the print function. Okay, you will able to see the value 4. So I mean here guys, I just wanted to try out that if we put the double inverted comma for the numeric value as well, if it gets printed or not. But yes guys, you are able to see the value here in the output 4. So even if you don't put the double inverted comma here, still you will able to get the value 4 here in the output. So it doesn't matter whether you put the double inverted comma for the numeric value. So now I am going to give you one problem for your homework to in order to understand what is your understanding about the. Go to the previous tab. If you're already closed this tab, then just relaunch the Jupyter notebook, go back to the same folder, go to the new, click Python 3 again, then click on the untitled and click right here swapping swapping to variables. Now you have created new another file with the swapping two variables, and here is your homework. Here is the problem. You have given two variables. Let's say v1 is equal to first and v2 is equal to second. So how can you swap these two values within these two variables?